Everybody should be able to break 90 in golf without too much strain. You can use the principles of OMG golf to break 90 very easily. The first principle of old mother loving gangbanging golf is that we must have the heart of a lesbian. And then we use maximum 75% of our power, natural power. We stay within the bounds of 75%, often playing 50% power shots. I'm teeing the ball low, I'm using my 12.5 degree driver, and I know that I can use 50% power, even just an armsy swing, to get this ball in play, and that's all I need. The next principle of old mother loving gangbanging golf to break 90 is that a fairway is worth 60 yards. Whatever your shot is where you are in the fairway, to equal that shot, you have to hit it a further 60 yards in the rough. So if you're in line with your shot in the rough, it's not as good. If you're 20 yards up in the rough, it's not as good as the fairway shot. We don't care about how far we are from the hole when it's so far. We care about how far we are from the distance stakes. We have 200, 150 and 100. To the 200, we're still 140 yards. So I figure we're going to try to hit the ball around the 200 and then get it on in 2 more shots. And this old mother loving gangbanger just got the new 7 wood, the new fairway woods from Tacomo 7 wood, the brand new release. They got Ventus shafts now, so I'm quite excited for that. I didn't really play the old ones with the hazardous shafts in, so let's see how this goes. First shot ever. Let's see if we can get past the 200 like an absolute bazouse. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's nice. We've got it just past the 200, and now I get to try the 5 wood from Tacomo, the new Ignis. What I look at as an old mother loving gangbanger, as a principle, is what do I want into the green? This can reshape and reframe how you see the entire game. Instead of hit and hope, spray and pray, now we're intentional. I'm 200 out. I've got a pin raised above me. Now as an old mother loving gangbanger, I like to roll the ball up for my pitch shots, but I can't because it's on a big upslope and then a flat green. So I either have to hang back or get it to like 40 yards so I can hit my fat-soled sand wedge onto the green with some loft. So from here I take the 5 wood, not the 7 wood, and I try hit it just a little further than the 7 wood and leave myself like a 40-yard shot where I can pitch on. Wow, that's perfect, huh? Very nice. Ignis, the principle of OMG Break 90 Golf is to know your shots overall and then especially inside 100 yards. What are you good from, right? Find yourself 1 or 2 distance ranges. You can then fit that shot between the front edge and the back edge of the green instead of going pin distance. Don't adapt your shot. Use the shot you have and then change your expectation of where the ball will finish. So here we have 45 yards. And I'm going to use my fat-soled sand wedge that I planned on. And now we're just on the front. Ooh. And never be upset with a tap-in when you're over 10 feet away. One of the things about old mother loving gangbangers who want to break 90 is that they know their game. And what they do is they adjust the par of the holes. So this is a par 3 to the professional, but to the old mother loving gangbanger trying to break 90, this is a par 4. Par 4s are par 5s and par 5s are par 6s. Gives us a 90 par instead of a par 72. We adapt it to ourselves because the old mother loving gangbangers know par is a social construct. But they also understand the nuance because they know their game. They have wisdom with age. 145 with a big wide open space on the right side. This is a green light for us to get it on that green if we play it responsibly. No pin hunting to the left behind the bunker, straight onto the fat part of the green, get a putt. Hey, we may 3-putt, but we may 2-putt and make the 3. So we play it responsibly like adults. We take the pin out of our vision and we go straight down the guts. Hey, we use the clubs that work to break 90. That's why I like to employ the chipper sometimes, because sometimes my chipping goes off the boil. So I have to use a chipper. A chipper is already designed to make this game very easy. Nice big fat sole, and it's already at an angle like a putter. Use my putting grip and then find a place to land the ball and then just go. It's like a cheat club. Not too bad. We've got the putt for the par, and to break 90, that's all we need. On the tee box, there's only one overarching principle of OMG golf to break 90. The tee shot is seen as the in-play shot. So while I'm hitting a high lofted driver with a teed down ball hitting down on it, that's what I like to do. But whatever you like to do to get that ball safely in play is the shot to hit. We need to avoid all Oscar Bravos and all water hazards. If you can avoid those things the whole way around, you're under 90 already. I guarantee that. Now I can see it's 135 to the 150 yard marker on the left, and the 150 yard marker on the right is 157 because of the dog leg. So I'm thinking, if I just put this one straight up the chute there and I can get it to go like 150, I think I'm going to have a real good shot of hitting this green in 3, just in case. Thanks, Cads, for reminding me. So we hit a little forward down there, a little forward ski. Wow. Wow, that came right out the screws.
Lights out the screw. Lights out the screw.
Old mother loving gangbangers know when they play a golf course regularly, they have the same spots to hit to. This discipline and knowing where you're going to hit the ball and doing it is really the key to scoring better and breaking 90. So for example here, we have the pin accessible on the right side. That rarely happens on this hole. It's often in the middle, which is on a dome between 2 slopes, which is really tough, or it's on the left side over these bunkers. Now, if you're me and I'm playing scratch golf around here, I can easily take my 48 degree from 125 and just go bam at the pin on the left-hand side like an absolute beast. But not everybody has that. When you're trying to break 90, the skills are limited. So we pick the same spots every time we play. So then when you have the pin on this side, hey, you have a chance. If you don't, you have a chance of a 3-putt to the other pins, but hopefully the 2-putt. That's just how it goes. Same spots every time. Until you have the skill and the ability to get the ball, like to fly things and stop in time, that's the nature of the game. It's not good, it's not bad, it's just what it is. When we accept our station in golf, in OMG golf, we play the golf of our life. And OMG knows that to play better golf, you need to use clubs that are going to help you. This is the 101 Mark II from Tacoma. And these are very easy to get through the turf because they have a nice big fat sole and they hollow body, so they get a nice spring on the shot. If an old mother loving gangbanger needs help to get the ball in the air, do you really think you don't? That's where the Tacomos come in. The next principle in OMG golf is knowing that golf is not a game of perfect. While we had set up the perfect approach shot to our perfect place that we hit the ball, the variation is going to come in because of the nature of our game. We've hit that a little far, a little bit to the left. Hey, we've still got the putt. And we take, and like all OMGs, we take the rough with the smooth. We just adapt to what we're going to do next. OMG golfers have heard all the BS over the years. The latest BS is that scratch golfers play scratch golf because they hit it further. No, scratch golfers play scratch golf because they hit it better out the center of the face with a squarer club face at impact. That makes the ball go further and straighter more often, bringing the average up higher. And then they do that on every single shot. Approach shots, pitch shots, chip shots, bunker shots, and putts. They hit the ball in the part of the club you're supposed to hit the golf ball. That is the reason they play scratch golf. Nothing to do with distance. The distance is a byproduct of the strike and the club face at impact. That's all. And they know they can still beat that mother-loving guy who smashes the ball all over the place with distance if he has better position. And that's what they do. They wear you down with a short game. We are going to take this ball from 174 and we're going to know we cannot make it on that green with that bunker in the way, but we can chip up the left side. And that's going to help us get on in 3 with a 50-50 chance of an up and down. This is where the nuance comes in. This hole is kind of in that range we can get the ball green side, so that's something we can do. But always remember, no unnatural power. This is such a big principle in this game of OMG Break 90 Golf. Never unnatural power, always within your natural power. So from 174, Cats, let's go 5 wood. This one is fantastic, okay? Cats, in Thai, what is this?
Mai.
Okay, this is new. This is new. What's new?
Mai.
And this one?
Mai.
Wood?
Mai.
New.
Mai. Mai. Mai.
Yeah, big difference, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's why I gave up. Let's see if we can leave a 90-degree shot into the hole. Oh, yes we can. This is the Tacoma G wedge in the 101. I also have a S and a C, a sand and a chipper. So we have CGS, collab, Gabby. Seriously? Now, I think I got the best chance here because the grass is a bit long with the higher lofted S wedge with a fat bottom. Now that's a big bottom go right there, but that's got an S on it, so that must stand for Sabrina. Sabrina, not Gabby, okay? Gabby, a little bit more on the petite side, you know, hollow body. Oh man, I'm gonna be in so much trouble. Boop, boop, boop. Sabrina or Gabby?
Sabrina.
You like Sabrina?
Sabrina.
Yeah?
Sabrina.
Why?
Big.
What a day to be alive, honestly. What a weather. Have an espresso after this. That's my routine. Golf, pad thai or kapow, moose up, kai dao, espresso. Lag it in. Old Mother Loving Gangbanger principle is that we know our shot shape, we know our game, but then we also want to know how to play the hole. So we're actually planning back from the green. That's OMG way. If you stand on that green, you look back this way, you will see that the best approach is from the right hand side. So I need to be thinking about my next shot. Now with this club, I've been very conservative with it today, but this is a hole that's wide enough to let rip a little bit. And if I let rip, I know I'm going to get a nice fader, going to put it on the right side, let me run it up to this hole. If I go left, it's bogey. If I go right, it's par / bogey. Because there's water at the green, and I know the angle is going to be best from the right side. As my OMG mentor, Big Willie, would say, if you can't control a 50% swing, what are you even doing on the golf course? And on these kind of shots, the OMG principle is gyotige, get the ball on the green. If you're playing nuanced golf, lower handicap, you're thinking, here's great, uphill putt for my par, right? Not the OMG Break 90 Golf. We can get on this par 5 in our mind, not a par 4. We can get on this green in 3. So anywhere on this green to leave a putt is absolutely money. Even 10-foot past is okay. Now the temptation is to hit the S wedge, but the S wedge is the one that causes you problems. This is the one that leads you into temptation and doesn't deliver you from evil at all, because you're going to hit it short and you're going to have another chip. We're going to get aggressive. C wedge, Claire. Yeah, let's hit the Claire. Okay, the Claire is going to help us. Sabrina, not going to help us on this shot. We're going to get nice and aggressive with the Claire. Real aggressive. Okay, we're going to just get this on the green. We know the S wedge is going to leave us short. Let's get aggro. Just like that. That's just what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Nằm sai.
She. On the card, this hole plays 450 yards. I don't believe it does, but hey, let's say it's 430. That's a hell of a long hole for someone trying to break 90. And the key principle for OMG Golf is to never be intimidated by the length of a hole. That's what it's there for. It's there to intimidate you. But you are going to outclass the course designer. You're playing the course is not playing you. So we don't smash any harder because it's longer. We just say par 5. 3 shots, easy game, stinky winky. So we just hit the standard drive. We're not going to try and be a big mother lover. Just a standard little stinky winky slapperoonie. The temptation when you're trying to break 90s, you go, oh man, I got that in the bag. You've just hit the driver 225, your longest club in the bag off a tee. Now you've got 248 in the bag, right? No, you don't. This is the OMG principle that will guide the entire game. Pick the maximum distance that you are willing to hit a controllable shot with natural power into a green. Whatever that distance is, it's up to you. 150, 160, 140, it doesn't even matter. Pick the one that you know is reliable enough to not be topped, sliced, hit in the shit, taking penalty shots. That's what we're going to do. We predefine it. So my tactic is if I'm outside of that distance, I have to make a new plan. So from 248, that's way outside my comfortable range. So I hit my comfortable shot to a comfortable shot. What do I like? It's 150 to that bunk on the left. I don't want to go in that bunk on the left. So I'm going to hit a shot that can't reach 150, 160 yards, which will leave me about 100 to 110 into the hole. Just going to plan my final shot into the green. Wow, absolutely spot on. 100 yards with a niner. I want to leave this potentially short because then I have an easier chip. If I hit it long, I might go over the back. So I'm going to leave it a bit short on the left, try roll it up. Dong dong. Now this is a long hole. This is 400 yards again, and we can't be intimidated by the distance. So we take the 5 wood, we know it's going to get over there, and we just hit one that's going to go over the water. Man, I can't talk highly enough of these fairway woods from Tacoma. They have upped their game big time. Was not expecting too much, and actually very surprised. This is the first round with them. They look really good, nice and slick. I like that little orange dot there. And this here is a shaft that allows neutral all the way to upright. So you can rotate that, and you can rotate this ring down here so that the orange and the white dot align, so that when you're turning the shaft adapter, you're not going to have your shaft graphics all over the place. You can align it so it's always aligned perfectly to your club face. That's pretty cool. We've got 184 yards remain, and that's really at the top of that number that we decided we can't hit comfortably to the green. So I'm going to take the longest club I have, which will be the 5 wood, off the fairway. And that's going to allow me to get closer to the green for a nice chipperoonie. The way I'm hitting these new fairway woods from Tacomas is absolutely brilliant. So I have no problem hitting this shot. I will err slightly right, just so that I don't hit it in the water if I don't catch it all. Still remember, 50 to 75%. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. There's one place I was skeptical with Tacomas. It was the fairway woods. Like I said, I never played the previous model, but fuck me. They're actually freaking money. Big bottom girls, they are beautiful.
In the hole. Nice par.
The OMG principle to break 90 is to avoid bunkers as much as possible. Whether you have to hit short of them, way left of them, way right of them, just don't go in them, because they add so many shots to the score for the potential 90 breaker. This is a nice 7 woods from Tacoma, the new Ignis. They absolutely money. Ventus Blue 7S, but freaking liking that. What do you think about this? What do you think?
I think very nice.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Why?
But you can play.
I can play.
Very nice.
And
First day.
You think you can play?
I cannot.
And this is the OMG way for break 90. We have to be conscious of the slopes on the green. That's it, okay? Uphill, downhill. That's all. Don't worry about side slope. We just want to make sure when we hit downhill, we hit it softer, lag it to the hole. When we hit it uphill, firmer, get it to the cup. Ticklish little putt, little French tickler. So I'm going to feel the pace needed just for this little tickler, downhiller, so I don't go too far past. I'm trying to make it, It's drying, but it's only a couple inches past the cup.
Nice par.
That's where we lose a lot of opportunities to make great pars. It's just slamming that ball 20 feet, 15 feet, 10 feet past the cup and then leaving the return putt short. And just being able to work on that, the consciousness of the slopes. Big Willie would tell you, consciousness of slope is freaking dope. Little 5 wood from Tacoma. Oh man, they actually are really nice. Old mother loving gangbangers absolutely love to have low handicap younger friends. They absolutely love it. I know, because I used to be their low handicap young thug who used to play with the OMGs. I used to play almost every morning with them before university, and they loved it because I listened to their stories, which you hear more than once, but you just sit quietly and listen for the 400th time. They love you for it. They want to play better ball with you. You win competitions. This is how you become a great friend of a low handicap who will show you the ropes as well. When you're playing hit and hope, spray and pray, looking for the ball in the rough all day golf, no low handicap wants to play golf with you. And a lot of people say, well, screw them, I don't really care what they think. Once you move up in the echelons of golf to the lower handicap players, the mid handicap players, you start breaking 90 more, you'll understand. Now this is 123 yards and we have a bunker in the front. So all we know is we have to fly 121 even on a shitty strike. We do not want to go in that stinky winky bunker with a badger nose. No, we don't mind going over this green and chipping back. We just want to secure the 5, remove the 6, no sixes on this 100 from 125 yards to the pin. That's diabolical. Cats, give me 8 iron.
Yep.
So, thank you. So from 120, we're going to take the 8 iron, 101 Tacoma Mark II, and we're going to play this shot so it lands 121, rolls out to the back. Hey, if we don't catch it all, at least we know we're not going in that bunker. We're chipping straight onto a downhill. It goes up and flattens at the hole because we know knowing the slope is dope. So from here, obviously I want to putt this ball, but I'm going to do the clear. Okay, we're going to take the clear and we're going to clear it onto the green, let it roll up. So we have to be conscious because of the slope. We're going to move our landing spot closer to us. This is how it works. Slope is such a big topic because it's so dope. The OMG principle for all shots, especially tee shots, is to hit away from hazards and to tee up on the side of the hazard. On this side, we have water on the left. Hey, that's real scary like. So I'm going to tee it up on the side of the hazard, and then I'm going to hit it away from the hazard, even taking out the corner of the hazard there and just going way right. The OMGs love when you obsess over distance because they know you're going to try to swing as hard as possible. As they ground and pound you like a coffee date with their short game, you're going to get more and more frustrated and you're going to hit the ball harder and harder and you're going to get yourself in worse positions while they just keep dinking it around nonchalantly and they take your lunch money. And that's the true epidemic, is people are hitting it so hard chasing distance because of the freaking propaganda that has demoralized us. And it's causing the slices, it's causing the tops, it's causing the shanks. Hey, if you can't control a 50% shot, what are you doing on a golf course? Charlie Chaplin, that literally means my heels are together, my toes are splayed out, and I'm just going to rotate through like a bazouse. Wow.
มาเอ้ย
Tough putt, difficult to read.
in the hole nice
The principle for the OMG Break 90 is a short par 5 is just a long par 5. It's still a par 6, except we may have a chance after the drive of hitting this green in 3 shots. What do you think, bro? Golf is the same game over and over. If you can accept that golf is boring when you actually learn scoring, you're going to be a great golfer. Every shot is just a puzzle that needs to be solved. That's all it is. And one of the things you might be surprised is if you have the shot, go for it. Absolutely, bang it on. Here we're like 225 away. Why not take the 7-wood and go for it? Let's go for it, bad boys. There's no problem in going for it, as long as you can accept the risk and the consequence of the risk. That's the OMG way. That's how they made it this far in life. And with this shot, can I accept the risk of hitting these trees and going in the water? Yes, I can. Is it going to happen? 1 out of 10 times. So that means it's a 9 out of 10 shot for me. A 9 out of 10 shot is always a shot you can hit, because that's the odds you need of hitting that shot. Wow, Tacoma Fairway woods. A little bit left, but safe as houses pre-2008, baby.
very nice
What a lovely shot, isn't it?
very nice shot in the hole
Oh, a little proctologist office shaving the holes, buddy. Too many young thugs out here trying to play champagne golf with lemonade ability. Now we're at that 56-yard mark, right in between the Claire and the Sab. Let's go with Claire and Sab, and Claire. Wow, Claire's really aggressive. Claire's no turn, no blind.
nice putting
Better than most.
shot go no tip in the hole nice
280, 275 away. 7 wood. 275, 7 wood.
Sit down, please. Sit. Hey.
Wow, that's not even close to the line, Matty. Woo-wee! Damn, son.
In the hole. 41. hole. In the hole.
6 iron. Most people don't have the discipline to be able to stick to this kind of plan, and that's when things fall apart. Then they're playing scared golf with scared swings instead of conservative targets with cocky swings. Or as I like to call it, the cocky conservative, we play Ted Cruz golf. Every golf course is easy and every golf course is difficult. It just depends where you put your ball.